Major changes are coming to how you rent, manage, and even repossess your properties. And if you're not prepared, it could hit your income, your options, and your bottom line. If you're a landlord in 2025, it's important to understand that the rental landscape is changing significantly. The Renters Reform Bill is set to reshape how property is let and managed in the private rented sector. One of the biggest changes is the removal of Section 21, commonly known as no-fault evictions. This means landlords will no longer be able to end a tenancy without a specific legal reason. All possession claims will now have to go through revised Section 8 grounds, which include things like rent arrears or the landlord needing to sell or move into the property. Secondly, all tenancies will become periodic by default. This means there will be no fixed-term tenancies. Tenants will be able to leave with 2 months' notice at any point, while landlords will need to use a valid ground for possession. There are also new grounds being introduced to make it easier to recover possession when landlords genuinely need to sell or move back in, but the process will require proper evidence and may involve delays. Another key point is the introduction of a decent home standard in the private rented sector. Properties will need to meet a minimum standard, including being free from serious hazards and in a reasonable state of repair. Local authorities will have more power to take action, including rent repayment orders for non-compliance. Meanwhile, a new digital landlord register is also being introduced. All landlords will be required to register, and those who do not comply may be restricted from letting their properties. A new ombudsman scheme will also offer tenants a formal route for complaints, and membership will be mandatory. And finally, there are changes to how landlords deal with requests for pets. Consent cannot be unreasonably refused, although landlords will still be allowed to request pet insurance to cover potential damage. So, what does this mean in practice? It means more regulation, greater scrutiny, and a stronger focus on compliance. If you're a landlord or advising one, now is the time to review your portfolio, ensure properties meet required standards, and be prepared for the shift toward more structured tenant protections. If you'd like help understanding how these changes could affect your buy-to-let mortgage plans or long-term investment strategy, I'm here to help. See you next time.